Peace to you all. I'm Ivan. Welcome to the In-Depth Understanding of the Septuagint series. Today, we will explore not only a pivotal moment in the history of Bible translation, but also a key to understanding the background of the New Testament. Dear friends, have you ever wondered what Old Testament the early church read before the New Testament existed? The answer is our topic today, the Septuagint, abbreviated as LXX. This name comes from the Latin word for 70, and LXX is the Roman numeral for 70. The Septuagint is the earliest Greek translation of the Old Testament, completed in Alexandria, Egypt, between the 3rd and 2nd centuries BC. More precisely, the translation of the Pentateuch, the first 5 books of Moses, was completed around 280 to 250 BC, with the remaining books translated over the next 1 to 2 centuries. Why translate the Hebrew Bible into Greek? This takes us back to the era following Alexander the Great's conquests, 336 to 323 BC. Greek became the lingua franca of the Eastern Mediterranean, much like English today. In Alexandria, Egypt, a large Jewish diaspora had settled. Over generations, many Jews no longer spoke Hebrew, and Greek became their mother tongue. The letter of Aristes mentions that these Jews had forgotten how to read Hebrew after the Babylonian captivity. According to Philo, Jews in Egypt held annual celebrations on the island of Pharos to commemorate the completion of the Septuagint, highlighting its significance to them. The most well-known account comes from the letter of Aristes, Pharaoh Ptolemy II, 285 to 246 BC, sought to enrich the library of Alexandria and sent envoys to Jerusalem to request the high priest Eleazar to send 72 scholars to translate the Jewish law. These 72 translators, 6 from each tribe, worked independently on the island of Pharos for 72 days. Legend has it that they were separated into different rooms, each translating the text, and miraculously produced identical translations. This story led early Jews and Christians to regard the Septuagint as divinely authoritative. While this legend has mythical elements, modern scholars have found Ptolemy II did expel Demetrius of Phaleron shortly after ascending the throne. Some individuals mentioned in the letter, like Menedemus, had died 2 years before Ptolemy II's reign. The claim of 72 translators representing the 12 tribes is problematic, as 10 tribes had been lost for over 500 years. Nonetheless, scholars generally agree that Ptolemy II likely initiated the Greek translation of the Pentateuch, possibly due to religious motives, enabling Jewish subjects to read their scriptures; political considerations, integrating Jews into the Hellenistic world; cultural enrichment, enhancing the royal library's collection. The Septuagint was completed in stages. Mid-3rd century BC, Pentateuch completed. 3rd to 2nd century BC, historical books translated. 2nd century BC, wisdom literature and prophetic books completed. The varying quality and style across books indicate different translators at different times and places. The Septuagint represents the first large-scale Bible translation in human history, early Jewish acknowledgement of the legitimacy of translating scriptures, evidence that the Bible can faithfully convey its message in another language, an important attempt to spread faith across cultures. Notably, the Septuagint later became the Bible of the early Christian Church, profoundly influencing the formation of the New Testament and the development of Christian theology. In the next episode, we will delve into the translation methods of the Septuagint and explore why different books exhibit such varied styles. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so we can keep growing together, knowing God, thinking about our faith, and living out Christ every day. You could also subscribe my Patreon for more information. Thanks so much for your support. See you in the next episode.